All right, welcome to Chapter 3, Genki Book 1. Just a quick caveat before I start my video. I am not a Japanese native speaker. However, I did live in Japan for 5 years, and I also studied Japanese in college. So if you are a foreigner learning Japanese, I might be able to give you a bit of perspective in your studies, but just to keep that in mind, my pronunciation is not perfect. It can never be perfect, but I will try my best to give you an approximation of what native speakers would say. So with that in mind, let's jump right in. All right, so here's the pronunciation guide for Chapter 3. This is kind of all about entertainment. Our first word is eiga. Eiga means movie. Next word, ongaku. Ongaku means music. Ongaku. Next is something that's not very common anymore. Zashi, magazine. Zashi, magazine. And then next we have a long series of katakana words. These are words that come from foreign languages, pretty much completely English in this case. So we have the first word, sports. Sports means sports. Next, deto. Deto means a date, to go on a date. Not a date on a calendar, but like to go on a romantic date. Next is tennis. Tennis is tennis. Then we have terebi. Terebi, TV. And then we have ice cream. Ice cream is ice cream. Japanese also just say ice. Ice means ice cream as well. Next, we have some food-related words, pretty much down to mizu is all food or drink-related. So first, we have asa gohan. Asa means morning time, and gohan means meal. So put it together with the prefix and the suffix. Asa gohan means breakfast. Compare that to hiru gohan, which hiru means noontime, and gohan means meal. It is the literally noontime meal or lunch. And then ban gohan. Ban means nighttime, and gohan means, again, meal. So it's dinner. Next, we have a word that I really get annoyed by when English speakers call it sake. It's not sake, it's sake. Sake is alcohol in general, not what you would think it is. In Japan, beer, wine, liquor, it's all sake. Now, just a word of interest. There is an O particle attached to sake. This is what's called an honorific O. It's attached to many, many words to sort of show an appreciation for or an honoring of something that is sacred or special in some way. So we say osake, means oh, my wonderful sake that I appreciate a lot. But it's just sort of normal. People just say osake. You also see the honorific O particle on this next word, which is ocha. Ocha is green tea, specifically green tea. Cha in general is just tea, but ocha is green tea. Next, we have kohi. Kohi is another katakana word. It is not coffee, it is kohi. So kohi. Next, let's see, another katakana word borrowed from English, hambaga. Hambaga is hamburger. Hambaga. Then we have mizu. Mizu means water. Now, there's a few different words in Japanese for mizu. Now, depending on the temperature of the water. So mizu is just water in general, but hiya is cold water. Hiya means cold water, and yu means warm water. So when you're in a restaurant, you might say oyu kudasai for hot water, and ohiya kudasai means cold water, please. So mizu is just water in general. Next are our words for house and home. Ie means house. Uchi means house also, but it's sort of more like a home. Next, for school, 学校. Notice the small ts in there. So you're going to want to hold that syllable a little bit. 学校. 学校. Now we have some words for time. Asa, we talked about already. Asa gohan means breakfast. So asa means morning. Asa. Next, 明日. 明日 is tomorrow. 明日. 明日行くの? Are you going tomorrow? いつ means when. いつ. いつ行くの? When are you going? Next, 今日. 今日行くよ. I'm going today. 今日行くよ. I'm going today. Next, goro is a very useful suffix that you can put onto words, which means like around this time. So, like if someone asks you, いつ行くの? When are you going? You might say, 3時頃, around 3 o'clock. 3時頃, around 3 o'clock. Next, konban means tonight. Kon is the same ko as this, so literally this evening. Konoban, it's sort of a truncation of those words. Konoban, konban. Also, you hear Japanese say konya frequently, which also means tonight. Then shumatsu means weekend. Shumatsu, weekend. Doyobi means Saturday. Doyobi. Nichiyobi means Sunday. Nichiyobi. Next, we have two words which have the prefix mai, which means every time or again and again. So mainichi means every day. Mainichi, every day. Maiban means every night. Maiban. Now we have a lot of verbs. These are all super important verbs and definitely should memorize them. Iku, to go. Iku. The infinitive form of this, to go, is ite. Ite. Next, we have kaeru. The infinitive form is kaete. Then we have kiku. The infinitive form is kite. It becomes a long e sound. Kite. Next is nomu. The infinitive form is nonde. There's a bit of a change in this verb. Nonde. Next, we have hanasu. The infinitive form is hanashite. Hanasu, hanashite. Next, we have yomu, which means to read. The infinitive form is similar to nomu. It's yonde, read, to read. Yomu, yonde. Next, we have okiru. And the infinitive form, you just take off that R ending, and it becomes okite. Next, taberu. Tabete. Again, you just take off the R ending. Next is neru and nette. There's a small ts that becomes nette. So you kind of pause a little bit. Next is miru, which is a very, very useful verb, which means to see, to look, or to watch. It's used for all of those meanings. So definitely memorize this word. Mitte with a small ts. Mitte is the infinitive. Next, kuru is to come. The infinitive is kite, kite. And next is a very, very useful word, probably the most useful word in all of Japanese, which is suru, to do. You can attach this word to like any noun, and it will become a verb. Suru, to do. All right, so I've got to zoom through these last ones. Benkyou suru means to study. Benkyou suru. Benkyou just means study. Benkyou suru, to study. Good. Good. Versus warui, which means bad. Good. Warui, bad. Hayai, early. Hayai, early. Ammari, not much. Ammari nai, something that's not that much. It always goes with the negative. Ammari nai. Ammari nomanai. I didn't drink that much. Zen, also with the negative. Not at all. This is stronger than ammari. Zen nomanai. I completely do not drink. Next, taite, usually. And I've got to hurry up with my video. Next, chotto, a little bit. Chotto, a little bit. Next, tokidoki, sometimes. Tokidoki. Then yoku, often. And so desu ne. That's right. So desu ne. Demo, but. Demo, but. And last, dou desu ka? How about this? Or how is this? Thanks.